believe it. We're going to discuss this later. Don't you worry. We need to talk about your sport a little bit.
Oh.
Some more MVPs and people having fun on social media. So we have the NFL's regular season MVP and Super Bowl MVP trading jabs on IG. I know Herm doesn't love this. On Wednesday, Von Miller posted this picture on Instagram of Cam Newton playing water polo with himself photoshopped in the caption, "Haha, water polo sack." Cam responded Thursday, posting the same image, saying he thought Miller's post was, quote, cute. Herm, what do you make of Von Miller trolling Cam?
Oh, I just think they're having fun. I don't take it as anything. I
think it's fun.
I think they're both stars, and they have another meeting here pretty quick.
Yes, they do.
Right?
On a Thursday night to open the year.
And I think they're both competitive guys, obviously. And, you know, I think this happens all the time now. And we can have a debate on it. We can make more of it what it is. I just think it's two guys right now, and they're getting after each other. I think Cam handled it right. I think everyone's waiting for what Cam was going to say, right?
His response?
Yeah, his response. If he doesn't say it was cute or says something else, it was, oh, here we go. Cam can't handle it. You know, this is, look, all I know is this. They will play opening day in Denver. I do believe this, that when you look at Carolina, they haven't blocked Von Miller yet, right? And it's the offseason. They got to figure out a way to block Von Miller, or this will be ugly again. Now, I think Carolina is on a mission, and I think this is probably the best game they could play. Opening day, going to Denver, was Thursday night? Thursday night, go to Denver, and let's see. Let's go see.
With maybe Mark Sanchez at quarterback?
Well, you never know. We'll see. We don't know who the quarterback is. This is going to be a great game.
Real quick, so you're okay with Von?
I'm okay with both these guys.
You like Cam's response?
Cam's
All
fine.
right.
Cam's fine. He's fine.
Coach, I love you. I respect you. But you're making way too little of this. This, to me, is a much bigger deal. No, I'll tell you why.
Why is it a big deal?
Von Miller will not back off of Cam Newton, and that's significant to me because he's shaming him publicly at every opportunity. And the reason he is that he thought Cam came up small in the biggest game of the year, even down to that late fumble that Cam looked like he had a shot at recovering and didn't give great effort. And several of the Broncos made a big point of, boy, you know, you'd like for your quarterback to try to recover a fumble with the game still possibly on the line.
Okay.
So I think that what goes around has come back around. I think even Von Miller got a little sick and tired of Cam celebrating during the year. And when he couldn't live up to it in the Super Bowl versus Von Miller, Von's going to take every shot that he can on social media. And that was to me, that qualified as a low blow. You know, Cam's playing water polo, and here comes Von leaping in for the strip sack, as he calls it. And he wanted to get his GOAT because he thinks he has him on the run.
Right.
And here's my point. I don't think any other Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, certainly the top echelon ones, would get this kind of an attack from somebody who had beaten them in a Super Bowl. Like even, obviously, Peyton, Brady, nobody's going to go after them like that. Russell Wilson, after he demolished Peyton in that Super Bowl, I don't think anybody would have gone after Russell Wilson like this. I just think that Cam opened him up himself last year, and Von Miller is running through that door right now.
Well,
daring him. He's daring him. He's challenging him. I agree.
I think what you're doing, that's great for Von Miller, okay, because you got the upper hand right now.
He's dancing with the stars,
you're
man.
Good. You're all good.
Cinderella this week.
You're living in the glory of success.
You know, right now he's dancing on the star, right?
No doubt.
He is,
right? We'll see opening night. We'll talk again after that game.
I got it. I got it.
We'll talk again after that game.
This is like the new age trash talking. Instagram,
it
memes.
is.
It is.
So that,
you're right.
To me, it's fun in games is that, but I do see your point where he is rubbing it in. I mean, he's doing water polo. It's funny. I definitely laughed at it when I first looked at it.
Yep.
I think they're rivals. I think they're #1 pick, #2 pick in the same draft class.
Yeah.
You know,
Good point.
And if you see Von Miller out there, this is how he is. When he gets a sack, he has the funniest celebrations. Kind of a wild guy. He has a cowboy head afterwards, but Cam opens himself up when he does his dancing. He rubs it in your face. So you got to take both of it. To me, it's not a big deal because of how you are. I do agree how he wouldn't. No other quarterbacks would get this treatment, but no other quarterbacks would give you the dab, would give, would be dancing on you. And because of that, to me, it's all fun and games, and you move on.
Okay, but when Cam reacted with the cute hashtag, I don't think Cam thought it was cute. That's just me.
Yeah.
It's easy to dismiss it publicly as, oh, ain't that cute? But it's not cute, and he knows in his heart it's not cute.
But here's the deal. If he says anything else,
I agree
then we're
with
beating
you.
him up.
We're
going to beat up Cam. We beat him up after the interviews. So he says it's cute, and we're still going to debate it. I do know this. Be careful what you do to great players. Be careful what you do when you've knocked them down. Be careful what you do. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I did not have an issue with his post-game interview, as you recall. I want to be on record as that. I had no issue whatsoever.
You heard me. I was here with hey, I didn't either.
Okay. I only had the issue with the game at Tennessee when he went on in one celebration after a rub-it-in late touchdown. I just thought as the franchise quarterback, the face of the franchise, that's a little over the top to me. You don't need to do that. You're better than that. That's just me. Yeah. And that's what goes around and comes back around.
We saw a team that's won a lot of Super Bowls, a Hall of Fame head coach, and a Hall of Fame quarterback keep throwing the football and keep scoring. And in the press conference, he says, well, stop us.
Yeah.
No one said anything about that.
Hey, well, I just said LeBron's been challenged. Cam Newton has been challenged.
There's no
now.
doubt.
Hey,
you think he doesn't know that?
And
you think Cam Newton doesn't know that?
There is no doubt this young man has greatness written all over him.
Of course.
We saw lots of greatness last year. We just didn't see it at the highest level in his first trip to that stage. And you've talked about it overwhelms you. You're not quite ready for it.
Right.
And then the confetti, you watch it fall all on your head, right?
All I know is this, and we all watched it.
Yep.
Any big game he's played in, from high school, junior college, he's always won. Never lost a big game. Okay, he goes to the biggest game he's ever going to play as a football player in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It wasn't even close. And I think, and I said it, when Von Miller came around and hit him, the first play, he fumbled the ball. Didn't come on his backside.
Nope, right in his face.
Came on his front side.
Got him right in the face.
Knocked the ball away and took the ball away. It was like, what just happened?
What happened?
So,
I'm not sure he quite recovered from that. Like it knocks you off balance and you can't quite get your equilibrium after that.
I agree.
Okay, so greatness has been challenged. That's why Thursday night is so
it's
intriguing.
going to be so good. I cannot wait. One more thing before we move on with the trash talking, though. I know you said this is new age trash talking, but don't you think this is a step further? Because you guys are on the court. We can't really hear it.
Can't hear it.
This is public. They're putting it on blast. I almost feel like you're taking it up a notch.
That's a very good point. I agree.
He definitely is taking it to the next step, especially photoshopping, putting himself in. That's why I think the Photoshop where it makes kind of light of it with joking around. But you know what? Hey, that's the biggest game. So, I mean, like he said, he knows he's been tested. Cam's ready for this. But I just don't really get the point where someone like Steph Curry, you see him hit a big shot, he'll shimmy, he'll dance.
It's okay.
Well, it's okay, but then Cam, where football, when you score touchdowns, celebration is...
It's perception.
It's perception. That's exactly what it is, and I think it's a bad rap.
How do you perceive a certain guy?
Right.
Look, we knew Peyton Manning.
That is the quarterback.
We knew Peyton Manning.
Right.
Okay, when they lost to Seattle, didn't go over and visit Russell Wilson, left.
Yep.
We're okay with that.
It was actually Drew Brees. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, when Peyton Manning
He didn't go shake Drew Brees' hand,
Well,
right?
I thought it was Russell Wilson.
Okay, he might have also.
Yeah, it was Russell Wilson.
I know both of them.
Okay. And we didn't say anything.
Right.
No one said anything.
Right.
Well, if Cam Newton, he goes over there and says something to Peyton Manning after the game, just imagine if he didn't do that.
And he did do that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
so I just think sometimes the perception, and I understand it. I've been in the sport. I've been a coach. I've been a player. I get it. And it's just we have certain perceptions of certain people, and we don't let it go.
Let it go.
Okay, but remember, when he celebrated at length that rub-it-in touchdown at Tennessee, there were a whole bunch of Titans who publicly said, we are not happy with that, okay? And you would not have been happy with that as a player, right?
No.
Okay.
And as a coach, I would have visited with Cam.
Okay.
All right, let's move on, guys. Speaking of quarterbacks, will they go Carson Wentz? Will they go Jared Goff? Will they trade? Jeff Fisher claims the new LA franchise doesn't know what they're going to do. Are we buying it? They just bet the farm. We'll get into that next.
Chasing after all I sacrifice, hustle day and night to make